Those born on December 5th are immensely confident of their ability to get things done. Sometimes this confidence is justified, and sometimes it isn't. Those born on this day are indeed capable of great coups, but then again, they are also capable of falling flat on their face. When they do fail, it is usually due to an unrealistic outlook, viewing prospects through rose-colored glasses, rather than any failure on their part to make an effort. Thus, they must come to recognize that it is not only the quality of one's efforts that makes for a successful outcome, but also planning and careful appraising of an endeavor chances. December 5th people tend to be lively and dynamic types, rather charged personalities. They are often intensely focused on what they are experiencing at any given time, and because they are generous with their attention, equally eager to share such experiences with others. Indeed, they can be surprised when those close to them don't share their views or enjoy the same things they do. Of course, as December 5th people mature, they become more tolerant and respectful of others' privacy. But this need to share intensely with others personally remains. Having the sort of confidence that December 5th people manifest, of course, has many benefits. Those born on this day are relatively free of many worries and self-doubts that plague others. However, they must acknowledge those difficulties that do indeed exist, for too often they assure themselves that everything is going fine when it isn't. The barometer should be the vibes and feedbacks they receive from friends, associates, acquaintances, and even rivals or competitors. Basically, they have to learn that what others say and think has significance, even if untrue. Because December 5th people are active types, they are not ones to procrastinate or let things run their course. Though such an attitude in general is positive and makes their life less complicated, it can also involve them in trying to solve what is better left alone. Thus, for those born on this day, judgment and self-awareness are key. It is imperative that December 5th people have a very firm, realistic idea of what their role in life is and what their objectives are. Until that time, they are apt to flounder and, despite their optimism, likely to grow discouraged. In fact, repeated failures may be a bitter but invaluable guide to realizations which form the bedrock of their experiences. When December 5th people come to recognize the nature of uncertainty, admit the power of fate, and above all develop a feeling for the irony inherent in the human condition, they will have laid a solid, dependable framework for their future actions. December 5th people must be careful of accidents of all types, particularly the more rash individual born on this day may fearlessly tempt fate once too often. Both a stable diet and learning meditative practices can help bring their wilder energies in line. Particularly recommended are diets built around grains and root vegetables, without excess sugars or preservatives. Drugs of all types, particularly hallucinogens and uppers, should be avoided. A broad spectrum of physical activity is recommended for these kinetic individuals. Take a hard look at yourself and your circumstances. Make an inventory of your abilities if you haven't already done so. Pay attention to what others say to you. Occasionally, follow their advice when it sounds reasonable. Strength of vision is important, but so is the ability to see things as they really are. December 5th strengths are confident, daring, active. December 5th weaknesses are overconfident, unrealistic, unaware. December 5th individuals will thrive in careers in which you can be constantly stimulated. You may find yourself drawn to art, writing, music, fashion, filmmaking, and the world of entertainment. You may also excel in careers such as education, research, social reform, politics, and charity work. Your life purpose is to learn to be more realistic in your assessment of people and situations. Once you're able to examine yourself honestly, your destiny is to introduce and promote innovative concepts.